Hey, this is Eric. I'm a licensed builder here in North Carolina. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to talk about pre-construction phases of doing new construction. Those phases are getting a survey, getting a title report, and finding out about zoning for that particular piece of property. So when you get the survey, pay attention to encroachments, pay attention to easements, and pay attention to the four corners where the property actually sits. Now, the next thing you want to look out for is the title report. Now, most often you're going to get the title report, when you're actually going to close on the property. It's not too often as a real estate investor or even a home, you're purchasing land, that you get the title report beforehand. You could always, go to the title company or go to a closing attorney and pay to have a title report done, but that's not typically the process. But you're definitely going to get a title report during the actual closing. So you want to make sure that it's a clean title. There's nothing that prohibits you from purchasing the property, or no one else is trying to lay claim to the property. When you also look at the title report, you want to make sure there's not any deed restrictions in the particular area that you're looking to build, and making sure that there's nothing that prohibits the type of structure that you're looking to build when it comes to the actual title report or any type of restrictions in that case. And the last thing you want to look at is the zoning. When you look at a property on a county record, somewhere on that county record, it's going to tell you what the zoning is for that particular property. And the zoning reference is going to tell you more information about what types of structures you can put on that particular piece of property, whether it's a single family home only, whether it's single family home or duplex, or single family home with an additional dwelling unit in the back. So there's or whether it's commercial, how tall the building can be, how many units of, or structures you can put on the property is what you're going to find out when you start reviewing the zoning for that particular property. Another thing, and the final thing to keep in mind is, every city and every county will have their own rules and regulations, right? So you want to make sure you send an email to the local municipality, permit office, planning department, if you have any questions as it pertains to the location where you're looking to build. That's a great pro tip, is you can always send an email, and typically they'll respond within whatever their time frame is, but at least you're able to ask those questions ahead of time. And a lot of times in the response, they're going to tell you what the zoning is, what is allowed, for that piece of property. If there's any other, special, planning or considerations that you need to take, for that particular property. The city can also tell you whether or not there is city water or city sewer potentially on that street, and these are all important things, and we'll talk about some of the utility things in another video. But just sending that simple email to the city planning department or your permit office, asking about the property and any details or information that they could provide for you. Once again, I'm Eric Ingram, local builder here in North Carolina, and hopefully you guys have learned something from this video, and hope you stay tuned for the next one. See you later.